So that's the thing. So when you modernize to the point of changing, it's the Chazon Ish says, the last Mishnah in the Shas of Mishnayot, Masechet Uktzin, the last Mishnah says, Chadash asur min Torah. But it's talking about something else. But the Chazon Ish said, Chadash asur min Torah, meaning anything that's new and you apply it to the Torah is not allowed. Why? Our Masoret, we know exactly what our Torah is. We don't need to change anything. We don't need to modernize anything. We don't have to have a new way of doing things. The same exact thing has been working pretty well for the last 3,000 years. Keep it the same. You bring something new, for sure it's asur. For sure there's a problem with it. And that's the problem. I understand that some of the people that are bringing these so-called new things think that they're doing well. They have good intentions even. But Gdolei Israel, we're not a part of it. Gdolei Israel, we're not fans of any of this stuff. And even though some people say, yeah, but if we don't do it, then the kids are going to go somewhere else to do it. Let them go somewhere else to do it. Let them go somewhere else to do it. I had a shiur here on Shabbat, and the only bad part about the shiur is that I couldn't record it. But the shiur was, a bunch of avrechim, a bunch of people that are religious. Some people work, some people are avrechim. But right now we're trying to get everybody to realize that it's time to do kiruv, it's time to help people, and so on. And the biggest problem that the religious people have is that they don't understand the non-religious mentality. They either think that the non-religious people can't handle anything. So if you tell them the truth, they'll run away. Oh, if I tell them that there's punishment if they drive on Shabbat, they'll run away. Why? Why will they run away? They like it, they don't like it. Doesn't matter, you tell them. Don't decide for them. Don't decide for what people can handle or what people can't handle. You can handle it. They can't too. They're Jewish just like you. Hashem created you, Hashem created them. And that's the problem. People have this whole, they do a lot of cheshbonot, a lot of analysis in their mind of what people can handle, what people can say. Just the same exact thing we've been saying for 3,000 years. Say the same exact thing. Let people decide for themselves. Let them decide for themselves. He likes it, good. Doesn't like it, no good. Oh yeah, but what if he leave? And one of the things, the reason I said this story is because one of the examples I gave them is that there was a guy that had a brit milah, was having a brit milah, a kid, and he wanted to do a brit milah, and he wanted to have the sandak be his friend, his best friend. Who was his best friend? He was a priest, and he wanted the priest to be a sandak. So on the day of the brit milah, he comes, and the priest comes, and everybody comes, and the rabbi's like, "Oh, what's going on here?" He goes, "That's my sandak." He goes, "No. What are you talking about, sandak? We're not going to have this guy's sandak. I'm not going to do brit milah." He goes, "What? What are you talking about? If you don't do it, you're embarrassing my friend. I'm going to go to Christianity." So the rabbi got worried. Ooh, Jew going to Christianity, avodah zarah. What are they going to do? So I have to go to Gedol Ador. He goes, "Wait, hold on a second. Let me get my rabbi." Who's the rabbi? Rabbi Yisrael Misalant. He goes to Rabbi Yisrael Misalant. He happens to be close by. He goes to Rabbi Yisrael Misalant. He says, "For the Rav, I have a situation here. I have to be a moel, do brit milah, but the guy wants the sandak to be a pope, to be a priest, or else he's going to become Christian." Without skipping a beat, Rabbi Yisrael Misalant says to him, "Tell him I said, go you and your kids and your family and the Pope to the same church. Doesn't make a difference to us. We're never going to change our Torah for any of you. For any of you. Our Torah doesn't change." He told the guy was in shock. That's the response. And then he realized, wow, you're right. The rabbi will be a sandak. The rabbi will be a sandak. He realized, why? If you're willing to change the truth, then it's not really the truth. And what happened? The world, a secular person, sees the world, and the world around him is constantly trying to change itself in order to appeal to him. He wants to go buy a car. The car manufacturer is willing to change everything about the car just so he can buy it. We'll change the leather stir. We'll change the wheels. We'll put some rims on it. The car will feel like it's flying. we'll have an antenna over here, but if you don't like the antenna, we'll have it somewhere there. We'll have 1 seat, 2 seats, whatever you want, we'll customize it for you. He goes to the store, he wants to buy some clothes. Sir, any clothes you want? No, but I want this in a different color. Depends how much money you have. We can make the same thing for you in any color you want. We can make it in skin of animals. We can put some rhinoceros, cut them up in front of you and make it into clothes if you want. Whatever you want. Bottom line is, pay us. The whole world is willing to customize itself for people. People are willing to change themselves. Oh, I'll wear this for you. I'll wear that for you. I'll get this job for you. I'll get that job for you. People are willing to change constantly. Why? Just to appeal to you. So that's why in the secular world, they don't believe anything. Why? Because they know it's all a lie. It's all subject to change. Everything is subject to change. This is the best car until something changes. This is the best girl until something changes. This is the best job until something changes. Everything can change. So if you, in the world of Torah, come to them and tell them, this is the best Torah, this is the best religion. Okay, so let me change it. If you say, you know what, yeah, we can change it for you. We can make Shabbat 20 hours instead of 25. We can make it, you know what, even 1 hour for you. Because Hashem is so happy that you kept Shabbat, He's even going to be happy with 1 hour. Like some people think, oh yeah, no, I kept Shabbat, one Shabbat a year. 1 Shabbat a year. 51 weeks a year, you're in GEHINNOM. 1 Shabbat a year, there's no fire. What is this 1 Shabbat a year nonsense? Oh, no, I'm going to keep Shabbat for a few hours. Okay, so you'll be in GEHINNOM for even longer. Look, it's nonsense. Why? The second you tell people that we're the best, but yet we're willing to change and customize the Torah for him, how are we the best? How are we the best? We're like everybody else. But the moment you tell people, listen, this is the Torah, it's not going to change, not for you, not for your kids, not for your wife, not for your bankroll, not for your anything. It's never going to change. You don't like it? Too bad. Oh, I'm going to go to Christianity. Go, you know what? I'll take you there. I'll give you a ride. I'll give you a ride, Habibi. I'll give you a ride. Get there faster. Get there faster. No, come on, you're making them far away. What making them far away? I'm showing them that the Torah doesn't change. What far away? What far away? How's that far away? You changing the Torah is making them far away. Why? The second you tell them the Torah changes, it's not Torah anymore. It's everything else. And then he's going to start picking whatever he wants. You know what? I'm going to do this mitzvah, but on Tuesday. I'm going to keep Shabbat, but on Wednesday. Why? Because I have off of work. I'm going to give tzedakah, but I'm going to give it to the church. Like some very famous Jewish woman did. Very famous Jewish woman from Europe, after the church burned down, the same church that burned 12,000 books of Gemara a few hundred years ago. That church burned down, Baruch Hashem, a few years ago. One of the wealthiest Jewish women in the world decided to take $100 million and donate to the church. The GEHINNOM she's going to get will never end. Not just from the donation, but from the Chilul Hashem. So, but her, she thinks she did a mitzvah. Oh, look, the Jews look good now in front of the Goyim. We look good because we gave tzedakah. That's a person that thinks you can pick and choose which mitzvah. I gave tzedakah. To who? The church? That's not tzedakah. Or it's like if you guys go to the zoo here. There's a beautiful zoo here. We came here last year and went to the zoo with the kids. There's the zoo based on Noach. It's beautiful, the biblical zoo. Beautiful zoo. Now, but on every single cage, you see a little sign, and it says somebody's name. It says, Leilui Nishmat, such and such for donating the gate for the elephant. To elevate the soul of this dead person, because he donated the gate for the elephant, or he donated the water for the penguins, or he donated the crackers for the, I don't know, whatever. Like, you think that's going to elevate their neshama? You think that's tzedakah? You know what kind of punishment they're getting because of your tzedakah? But that's the thing. If that person that gave that $400,000 for the gate would have known that the Torah doesn't change, guess what? There wouldn't have been a gate. Probably wouldn't have been an elephant either. But there would be a lot more Jews in the world that are keeping Torah and mitzvot. So that's why people need to understand. The Torah is most effective when you don't change it. When you tell people 100% of the truth, of what happened to the generation of Noach, and what happened to Korach, and what has happened to anybody else that's the enemy of Am Yisrael. And that way people know how to evaluate things, but also they have one thing in the world that doesn't change. Everything else changes. The fashion changes, the cars change, the jobs change, the marriages change, the kids change, our bodies change, everything changes. But if the Torah doesn't change, that's what I want. Why? That's the one real thing that's in the world. Everything else is fake. Be'ezrat Hashem, we're all going to succeed in getting closer to HaKadosh Baruch Hu with the one and only true Torah, and Be'ezrat Hashem get other people to do the same thing, so we can get Am Yisrael to really benefit when the pasuk is recited in Shamayim. Uba le'Tzion goel le'shaveh pesha b'Yaakov, and the Redeemer is coming to redeem, to save all of those people that used to be criminals but have now done tshuva. Be'ezrat Hashem, this will be very, very soon. Kol tu b'cha b'atzlacha, and Be'ezrat Hashem will probably have some more shulim very soon.
I've heard enough. New arrival screams echoing through the hallway to know that this ain't good. Once they pass them through the infierno, they don't come back. It's enough to make you go crazy.
Do not think we fear you, Spirit. We know your power is born of evil. This is your last night in the land of the living. You understand me, malevolent demon?
There was a rich family that lived here called the Hetheringtons, and unfortunately, their daughter passed away of a heart attack inside the house. Basically, they were so devastated that they reached out to people claiming to be psychic mediums. They actually weren't psychic mediums. They opened up a total of 11 portals inside this house and invited spirits and entities from all different kinds of dimensions.
Well, I think there are certain pieces of evidence that there is an afterlife.
Resurrection of the dead is affirmed pretty clearly in the Talmud and the Midrash.
To be honest with you, to give this lecture is a nightmare. If it was up to me, I wouldn't. There's going to be some graphic details.
This place is a maze.
That person after death went to a place called Sheol.
This is by far the largest near-death experience study that has ever been conducted.
People go to a place and they experience weird things. And sometimes they actually will see a character of some type. Well, where did that come from?
I don't know why that one chain is swinging back there.
They may describe feeling profoundly peaceful, seeing a bright, warm, welcoming light. Some people described watching doctors and nurses working on them with incredible accuracy.
Next thing I knew, I was above my body watching the operation.
How long did you feel like you were gone?
I went to a place of timelessness. And so what that means, it could have been a second, could have been 5 minutes. I don't know.
Can you imagine waking up from your sleep and not being able to move?
As I'm lying there, I realized that there's an evil presence next to me.
Do you believe that angels, demons exist?
Holy shit, dude, get out of here! Oh my god, dude!
Strange things keep happening, bizarre nightmares, as if I'm on fire.
Whoa, what the hell is this? Man, I've got bad chest pain.
Satan's Hollow is what it's called, the portal to hell.
Some people calling it an eye of fire, while others said it looked like the portal to hell opening up.
And the next thing I know, I was outside of my body, looking at my body.
What I'm going to do is called claromancy, the art of throwing lots or throwing bones.
2,000 years of experience, passed down, recorded, of how demons work.
God has them all on a leash, and he lets the leash go enough to let them tempt us, because that's what makes us spiritually stronger.
I'm trying to be as graphic as possible so you understand what we're talking about.
It's your ticket to reality. It's your ticket to freedom. It's your ticket to immortality.
Is there an afterlife? Is there a
It's
God?
the type of information that can keep you away from the Yetzirah.
What happens to us after we die?